shit.
Johnny Cash took me to prison. Haggard sang me back home. Josephus said that a country boy can make it on his own.
Oh boy.
Whaling said better watch out, Hoss.
Oh, everybody, how you doing? It is Saturday night.
Up the bus on the road again, singing that outlaw song. It's been going
Yep, I'm in trouble, man. I'm in trouble.
Long before I ever came along. That old outlaw song. It'll be.
All right, everybody. It's January 26th, Saturday night, man. It is 7:30 in California, and I have had my ass chewed out. And actually, I got a lot of praise on this thing, too. So, anyway, it has been a really interesting, very interesting day. Right now, today, we're covering the, the Blake Shelton, basically, screw you kind of thing going down. And Blake Shelton did some bad stuff, from what I'm told, and what I saw. Come on, I checked it out. Have you guys checked it out? You know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I'm looking for controls that I can't find because it's so friggin' dark in here. Anyway, so do you guys have anything you want to say? You guys can message me on Facebook. And so anyway, the guy that did this Brandon Folsom from Tennessee, he's in the music business. Does that kind of, what's he doing with this? And is he playing off of this thing? Is he trying to get attention for his song? Is he using Blake Shelton's name to do that? Is he right in what he's talking about? Are people really pissed off at Blake that mad? Did Blake screw up that bad? If you're a Blake Shelton fan, I suggest you get some support going here real quick. I think I'm going to need it because I stood up for Blake and I stood up for all of his fans. And I'm one of his fans too, and I got my ass handed to me. So people, I'm gonna go on to Facebook right now, and I would like you guys to start responding to some of these. This last posting I did of the show. Belinda Watts likes your link on Blake Shelton's timeline, boycotting Blake Shelton. Not on my watch. That's what I posted, yes. Now, is that exactly how we should all feel? I don't know. You guys better tell me. I need some help here, man, because I got my ass handed to me. So, and if you're against what Blake Shelton did, if you don't like what Blake Shelton did, and you're pissed off at what Blake Shelton did, then I suggest you also get some support here, because I'm getting ready to rock this thing. This guy already called me a little while ago, and he says he's going to call me on the radio again, live. And he's friggin' pissed, man. You should hear he's pissed. So I'm gonna do it this way. If you're out there, Brandon, and if you're listening right now, you said you were gonna call me again. You said you had something to say. So come on, bring it on, bro. Just call me. Let's get to the bottom of this thing, man. Because come on, this we're all in this together. And we're all, so you're going to call me, right? Call me right now. I'm ready for you, bro. You can call me right now. I know that we made arrangements to call you a little bit later, but get your wife on those postings and you go ahead and give me a call at 760-74-STAGE. Let's hear what you have to say. So, people, what do you have to say? Let me go to Facebook, see what's going on here real quick. Yeah, I got my ass handed to me, and also I believe Blake was listening into. What did Blake have to say? That's coming up also. So, anyway, do me a favor. I'd like for you to contact some of your friends right now and get some opinions on this thing before this gentleman calls me, because he didn't sound too pleased. Now, I think personally, I don't know, but I know that if you want publicity and if you want to try to get your song recognized, look, Taylor Swift did it. She wrote about, the Tim McGraw thing, and it worked, didn't it? And this guy's got 3,000 hits on one of his videos right now, a song that he wrote in 10 minutes. he's getting exactly what some people would think that he would get out of this thing. And, then again, when you listen to some of the things that, how it was said and what Blake's going through right now and some of the things that he's doing right now, it's kind of understanding in a way that Blake can get caught up in this Hollywood bullshit thing. Because we all know about the Hollywood bullshit. But one thing I do know is that Blake has a lot of devoted fans. I opened up for Blake in the San Diego area, actually, about in like 2001, 2002. His hair was long ass. He had a hat. And maybe I'll dig that video up and post it for you guys. But, I remember, talking to him and everything. He was a great guy. And then I, hung out with him a little bit out in Nashville, of course, downtown. He hangs out. We park our bus right across the street from all of the clubs down there and what have you. And Blake goes into the club. He's well known for going into the clubs and visiting with people and, saying hi and hanging out. I think there's a picture of us hanging out on MySpace or something stupid like that anyway. Both of us. Remind me, I got to tell you guys about something that he said in the bathroom. What he did in the bathroom. We're both standing there. Well, it wasn't. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, so Blake Shelton. If you're a Blake Shelton fan, you better get some people on here, man, because I really need your help. Because I dug myself one hell of a grave here in a way, backing up Blake and the fans, because I saw what the fans were saying. I saw what you guys were saying about this stuff. And I'm trying to save my own real opinions on this whole thing, till a little later down the line. But if you know me and you watch my show, you know that ain't going to happen. So, anyway, if you're against him, again, if you're against him, then get your friends on here and, do your thing, whatever it is that you want to do. All I know is that this guy's got a song out. I think he's playing a little bit on the name. And if he's not, then I don't know what to say. Other than I think he's playing on it. And if he is, then he's getting tons of attention. His song is going to, it could go pretty big because Blake's on that thing in Hollywood, like I said. And I lived in California for many years. And you know what California will do to you? Oh, my gosh. It will eat your ass alive no matter who you are. That's right. It will. It's like, Nashville right now is the mini Los Angeles, the mini Hollywood. That's what it's turned to because of all these guys. This has a lot to do with what Blake's doing and why I think this hit with Blake the way it did. And you've been seeing a little bit of a change in Blake. And he's married now to, Miranda. Miranda was known for what? When she got discovered, you saw her first video. She'd blow your ass up. She'd light your ass on fire. And that was her. And then you remember how Blake and her kind of went through that little thing. I don't know if you know it, but if you lived in Nashville, you knew about this. He basically laid down the line to her. He said, hey, look, I love you, but you're being a bad girl. You're being too bad, and it's too bad for my image. Now, that was a big deal in Nashville. I don't know if the public really knows about that. So, see, I'm letting you in on this, and you'll understand a little bit where we're going with this and why I'm making a big deal out of this. So Blake, tells Miranda, and it went all over town in the music industry. Get your shit together. Stop playing around. Stop messing around. Stop being a bad girl. You're going to affect my career. I'm bigger than you, and you're, blah, blah, blah. And then what happened? The girl just kicked butt. She just turned that stuff all the way around. She impressed me. She impressed everybody. She impressed the whole world. And Blake, what could he do? Yeah. Of course, man. He went for it. That's right. Hey, my friend Eric Lee Bedingfield's music right now in the back of the show. But anyway, so now they're together, they're married and everything like that. And then what? Oh no, now Blake is being a bad boy.
It's hard to make it to the back pew.
Whoa.
When you do what I do all night.
Poor Blake.
If the church house wasn't so far,
poor Blake.
This bar, baby,
poor Miranda. Now she has to put up with this shit. Now she's got a bad boy. When really he's not. But you know what? This Hollywood stuff. I'm telling you right now, this Hollywood stuff is eating Blake up. And I don't dig it. And you know what else? Another thing? I'm pissed. The bat phone's ringing. That scares me. Oh shit, this might be him. Here. Backstage Studios.
Hey, is this Mark?
It depends on who this is.
This is Brandon Folsom.
Hi, Brandon.
We live?
Should I be?
I don't know, should you?
Hold on. Oh, shit. Bro, I heard you're like, well, it's nice to talk to you again. I heard you're pissed at me.
Yeah, kinda.
You are pissed at me?
Well, yeah, you made me look like an idiot. You kept interrupting me. I couldn't see all that shit from where I was sitting. You're sitting there playing that song over and over. I'm trying to talk, and you're playing it over top of me. So you want to give me a chance to say something, then you want to cut me off.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I will.
According to John.
So see, I can't hear what you're doing. So if you're playing his little jingle that he wrote, I can't hear it.
No, I'm not playing his jingle. I swear.
Oh.
I swear I'm not, bro.
Okay.
Okay, I'm an honest man. I am being honest with you. I've been honest with you. Trust me.
Well, that's great.
So, okay, so you're pissed off. What are you pissed off about? Go on. Lay it on the line, because I got both sides. I got people, the Blake Shelton fans calling me, going, "You kicked his ass. You kicked his ass." And then I got people calling me, going, "You're an asshole. You're an asshole."
Well, I mean, I called to make my point, and you just sat and cut me off the whole time. You know, playing his little ridiculous song.
Oh,
How much did he pay you to do this? I mean, are you in his back pocket? Is this some kind of... I mean, what the hell is this?
I just told you I knew.
Oh, God, he's not that scared of somebody like me. Hell, I ain't nobody.
Well, I told you I knew Blake personally a little bit.
Well, that's great.
But you know, all right, go ahead. You got the floor, bro. It's yours, man. Go ahead.
Well, all I'm saying is, I called in to state my point, and I think I tried my best to make the point, and you know, I was sitting. You're going to sit and play a song over and over. It's just bullshit.
Is that it? That's all you got to say?
Well, I mean, I'm just telling you. Well, there's a lot of people who do agree with what I say, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't. But I called in to say what was on my mind, and there's a lot of people that feel the same way I do.
And again, you don't think that Blake just made a mistake and that maybe he needs a second chance?
Well, I mean, his apology wasn't sincere. Like I said once before, he comes out and says, "Well, I'm sorry if you were offended, but I stand behind what I said." That's not an apology.
Now, you know, okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, that's not an apology. I mean, an apology is sincere. If he was to get into a fight with his wife, okay, let's just say that him and Miranda gets in a fight. Let's say he called her a dingbat.
Miranda would kick his ass.
Well, but how do you think she would take it if he said, "Well, you know what, Miranda, I'm sorry I called you a dingbat, darling, but I still stand behind what I said." She would still be pissed.
She'd still kick his ass, right?
She'd still kick his ass. So it doesn't matter, I mean, to say, "Oh, I'm sorry I offended you, but I still stand behind what I said," that's not an apology. And I'm just trying to speak for people that, you know, that appreciates the underground of country music, and someone like you is cutting me off every time I get a chance to speak and playing this stupid manufactured clang that you call BS, and I think it is BS.
That's Blake Shelton. It just stands for Blake.
BS,
on the back of Blake's bus,
BS.
It says BS on the frame, your license plate. It stands for Blake Shelton. Doesn't stand for bullshit. It stands for that's bullshit for one of his, you know, one of his tunes.
Okay.
So, okay, go ahead, man. Tear my ass a new one. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just telling you, you know. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who agree with me, and there's people that don't agree with me.
How many people have been on your ass all day long about this crap?
Oh, man, my emails just keep lighting up. I can't get no rest.
Uh-huh.
People are either jumping in to tell me, "Way to go, keep going, don't stop," and then people are calling to tell me I'm an idiot.
What are you like first of all, before we go any further, sir, I know how people play on publicity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in this business, man. I know how people play on bullshit publicity and how, you know, I mean, look, Taylor Swift, you know, I don't want to say too much about her since she's like next door thingy. But anyway, she wrote a song about Tim McGraw thing, used the Tim McGraw thing, and what happened? She got noticed right away, blah, blah, blah. Now, that's what I'm getting from some of my viewers. They're saying, this dude's just playing off of, off of the name, off of Blake Shelton. He makes his name up there, and he's getting all these hits and all this crap, and it's just simply the same thing that Blake would say, and that is pure BS.
No, it's not it at all. I just spoke my mind, and I had nothing to lose.
And you know how people plant things, and they play off of, like I said, off of a story or something like that to gain notoriety.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm content playing where I'm playing. I played a small crowd, and they come to hear me, and we all, get drunk and have a good time and play country music.
Well, Blake doesn't get drunk and play country music and blow his money on, I guess he couldn't in one night on the booze.
George Jones sure did, and Waylon Jennings snorted up half his money, and he made some damn good music. I mean, maybe some of these new singers need to do.
Wait, you're saying George Jones?
Maybe it'd make them be more creative.
Wait a minute, you're saying George Jones did cocaine?
Of course he did. I read his book. I mean, I read the man's book. Haven't you read "I Live to Tell It All"?
The only thing, bro, I've ever read is the Bible and the Art of War.
Well, you need to read George Jones' book. You need to read Waylon Jennings' book, Johnny Cash, those old farts and jackasses.
Uh-huh.
They lived hard lives and they wrote about it. And they didn't do it because some producer said, hey, write me a song about a tractor or write me a song about a truck.
Yeah, they wrote about the country life. I understand
Johnny Cash sang 5 Feet High and Rising. You know why he sang that? Because it came a flood at his house. It was a true fucking story.
Wait.
Okay, that's the point. It was a true story. Johnny Cash sang about what he lived through.
Bro, did you say fuck on my show again?
I sure said fuck.
Okay.
I didn't know. Am I not allowed? Or you want me to say screw?
No, you're cool, bro. This is a free. Hey, it's a free country, right?
It is a free country.
It's a free. This is and I do say. I always say this is a free speech zone.
We have every right to come back at him.
I always say this is a free speech zone. So go ahead.
It is a free speech zone. I'm just saying. There's a lot of country singers that wrote about what they lived through, and I don't hear that on the mainstream. And that's all I'm trying to say. This isn't. Like I said before, I'm probably not going to get people, the true fans of Blake Shelton, they're probably not going to stop buying his albums. But
that's another thing I wanted to talk about here, sir. What's this about? In what way are you boycotting him? You're trying to stop the sales of his albums?
No,
of his CDs.
What this page is about is to give people who either A, were fans, they can say, hey, you know what, we're tired of this, or B, that weren't fans can say we're tired of it. That's all it is. It's just a place for people to come and say, you know what, we're tired of what's going on, and we're going to get together and say so.
Mm-hmm. And so you're tired of what exactly?
We're just tired of the manufactured pop country coming out of Nashville.
Oh.
We want to hear something real. I mean, there's a lot of real country artists out there that I could sit and name you've probably never heard of.
Oh, okay.
I'll hear of them.
All right. Yeah, I don't know nothing about country music, actually. I really don't. I'm sorry.
No, well, it shows.
Holy shit, really?
Well, yeah, I mean, you ever heard of J.B. Beverly?
No.
Yeah, you've never heard of the Twain Bangers?
No.
You never heard of the Boom Swagglers?
No.
You never heard of Jake Orvis?
No.
I rest my case. You ever heard of Hellbound Glory? They're a really great country band. You ought to check them out sometime.
Aren't
there's a lot of shit.
They're a rock band out of L.A., dude. Don't say that. Come on.
No, there's a lot of shit that's underground that no one's paying attention to. And these guys are writing about what they actually lived through, not about what the industry says, okay, here, sing a song about a tractor, or sing a song about your...
So you're saying Blake really totally fucked up?
He did totally fuck up.
Who did he hurt?
He hurt a lot of true country fans, a lot of people, because, it was the way he said it. It was the tone of voice he used, and people, there's a lot of people. Ray Price was offended. Leona Williams was offended. There's been a lot of artists that were deeply hurt, and some of them were shocked. One of the things that I've gotten on the Boycott Blake page is fans who have said, "Man, we really thought that he was with us.
Okay,
we never expected him to say this."
All right. Okay. Now, Brandon, you say that you're not trying to capitalize off of this, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay. And you and I did agree that people play off of other people's, promotions and stuff like that to play off of, and try to get more notoriety and all that fun stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you say that you're not doing that, correct?
I'm not doing that. I mean, hell, recently Shooter Jennings and John Mayer had a little squabble on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's because they're Shooter Jennings and John Mayer. I'm a nobody. I'll admit that. I mean, what have I got to lose? Nothing.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I never expected this song to have 3,000 hits in 2 days. I just expected to put it up and have a few of my friends laugh at it. But turns out 3,000 people got behind it. So I think there is people out there that do appreciate the Granddaddy.
Now, there's people out there that thought I was rude to you. Did you think I was rude to you?
Well, I couldn't tell if he was being rude to me because we were on the phone, and when I watched the video back, yeah, you were being rude.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think that did to the listeners?
I have no idea what it did to the listeners. I mean, I'm sure there's people that think I'm just some idiot, you know, wanting to cash in on something, and I'm sure there's people that think I'm a voice for them and speaking out on their behalf.
A voice for who?
I'm sure there's people out there who believes I'm speaking for them.
Uh-huh. Okay. And there's people out there that believe I'm speaking for them also right now, too.
There is, I'm sure.
Uh-huh. You know, I get email.
It's a two-way street.
That's right. Okay. So, what do you think the people would say if, one second here, of course, you know how I got to mess with you here.
Yeah, you got to mess with me.
Yeah, hold on a second.
See, I don't think he has a country bone in his body. You can play your little jingle and roll your eyes all you want to.
Are you watching me?
No, I can't see you. That's the whole point, but I saw what you did to me earlier.
Uh-huh.
So I'm assuming you're going to try to do it again.
All right. Let's let some people know something else. You remember how I mentioned to you earlier, Brandon Folsom from Tennessee, how people play off of other people's stuff, you know, and how they like to manipulate people sometimes, or can't. I shouldn't even say the word manipulate. It's how it's presented makes such a difference to everybody, right? Remember we talking about this a little earlier?
Yep.
And you're all fucking pissed at me, right? And guess what? What kind of arrangement did we make before we shot this show? Tell the people right now, sir, and then we're going to explain it.
What are you talking about?
You know what we talked about.
No, I don't.
All right. You're not going to spit it out? You want me to spit it out?
No, you told me to call in, tell you how I was pissed, and that's what I did.
Okay. All right. And we discussed the fact that people manipulate, right? I'm going to prove something to you, bro, and everybody that's listening, I'm going to prove something to you here in a second. This thing takes a big friggin' twist in just a couple of minutes. You watch. Okay, so, and if you're a Blake Shelton fan, you should be getting him on right now. Watch what I'm going to do to this gentleman in a couple of minutes. He has no idea what I know. Okay. So let's give a couple more minutes to get some more viewers, just a few more viewers, because I want to pop this on everybody. Okay, so and you think that a lot of people are pissed off at me, and that I was wrong, and that I screwed up, and that I was rude to you, and I overcovered everything that you were talking about, and all of that stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, guess what, people? I was. And you want to know why I was? It's because there's something I know that you don't know. And there's something that I know that you don't know that I know that he doesn't know that I know, but he really does know. Does that make any sense? You ready for the big one? People play off of... You can hear me now, right, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. People play off of other people's feeds. They'll attach their name to a big star, and they'll do something like this, like post this Facebook, this boycott of Blake Shelton, and people watch it, and they don't know really exactly what's going on because they trust people to feed them the truth, right?
But we were boycotting Blake Shelton because we didn't like what he had to say.
Okay, right? I agree with that. I understand what you're doing and what you're saying, and I'm not done yet, sir.
Well, that's fine, but I'm not done yet either. I think that you're trying to use and manipulate me, and I'm nothing to Blake Shelton. I never said I was anything to Blake Shelton.
Okay, so
I don't see what what are you trying to prove?
I'm trying to prove right now that not everything you see, and not everything you hear, and not everything you read, and not everything that they stick in your face on the news or any type of broadcasting company can tell you is actually telling you the truth. I don't believe that. You know what they do? They do things like you and I did. We talked with each other before, We made sure that we knew where we were coming from and that we wanted to give this story a true broadcasting, fair look at it, didn't we?
Yeah.
You and I structured this whole thing, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
So you are the person that created this website, correct? This
Yeah,
Facebook.
I'm the person that created it.
Okay.
And you're the person that called me and said, hey, let's do this.
Let's do this.
So
And-
you obviously were trying to get viewers, were you not?
oh, you damn betcha.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm going to blow the gig now, bro.
Well, why are you going to blow it? What are you going to blow?
Well,
what are you going to prove?
you know the part of where we talked about earlier, how you're going to get all pissed off at me and all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, blow it off now. We did. We made our point.
We made our point.
We made our point, bro.
And what's that?
And that is that I spoke. Now, I'm letting you guys know something. This gentleman and I talked about this earlier before we ever did the show.
Mm-hmm.
We both made the arrangements together. I said to him, look, I'm going to be an asshole to you. Didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay? And I told him, and you're
What
going
does that say about you?
and you're going to come back to me.
So what does that say about you? That's my question. What does that say about you?
It says about me.
You're trying to chop down somebody who has nothing to lose, who lives hand to mouth every week. Now you're going to try to chop me down to why? To glorify Blake Shelton?
No.
What does beating me have to prove?
What did you?
It still doesn't take away from the fact, sir, that he offended a lot of people. It still doesn't take away from any of that.
I understand.
So you're going to try to crucify me? Yeah, you did. You called me. Hey, let's make a story of this. Fine.
That's right.
But I am not trying to get publicity off of Blake Shelton's name. I was speaking for a group of people.
Okay. All right.
Who are pissed off.
Right. Okay. So now, did we or did we not, though? Did I call you back right before this interview right here, and I said, listen, I'm going to agree with you now? Didn't I do that?
What are you talking about?
When we talked a little while ago, a few minutes ago?
You said you told me to call you back.
Uh-huh.
And
Right.
I called you back, and
Right, and I said to you that I wanted you to get pissed off at me this time, put me in my place, didn't I? What I'm trying to get to you, bro, is the arrangement that you and I made to get
you made your point.
Yeah, but we're making both of our points. That's what.
No, we're not. You're getting to ride your high horse. You're getting to put down somebody who had nothing to lose or gain, really. Because look, like I said when I came into this.
I think Blake screwed up.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
So you're just going to chop down me?
Oh no.
Well, I don't.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this opportunity to prove to people how the media manipulates us.
Well, I'm not trying to manipulate anyone.
Here's my bottom line. I've been waiting all night to say my bottom line. Okay, you ready?
What is your bottom line? Because I think you're just trying to simply beat up on somebody that you're trying to chop me down. I don't see what it's going to prove for you.
Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going to let you know something. Now, don't say anything, Brandon. Okay, not for a while. Okay, give me a minute here. Is that all right?
Yes.
Okay. Brandon and I'm letting you in on something. Brandon and I have prearranged all of this. We prearranged everything. We prearranged him calling. We prearranged him getting pissed off at me. We prearranged me playing the song over his voice. We discussed that. Now, all of it.
No, we didn't discuss that. You never told me you was going to be sitting and playing the song over my voice. You told me you was going to give me a chance to say what was on my mind.
Right. Now, sir, back up 1 second. Remember what I'm almost done.
No, you're not. You're trying to, you're trying to make me look like a fool. And
no.
Because Blake Shelton don't have the balls to apologize.
Okay. Here's what's either going on here right now.
Trying to rip apart somebody like me.
Here's what's either going on right now. First of all, I want to let you know I'm a martial arts dude. I've been in martial arts, so self-defense.
Well,
I know a little bit about self-defense. So what I'm trying to say to you, bro, here is I backed myself up. I have proof. Mm-hmm. I videotaped.
We were in the same room?
I videotaped our conversation.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I did this, I'm going to let you guys know. Because, see, we really did prearrange all of this. And the reason why we prearranged all of this was to show you guys something. And I don't know if he gets it yet. It's over. We don't have to go along with the prearrangement shit anymore. We've now made our point. Blake Shelton screwed up. Blake Shelton should not have said what he said. Mm-hmm. Blake Shelton, he owes people definitely an apology, but from what I hear, he already gave it. But
no, he didn't. He did not apologize.
Oh, he didn't? I thought he did.
No, I mean, he said that he stood behind what he said. That's not an apology.
Oh, that's right. I did see the latest on that. Yeah. See, now that's not cool. It really is not cool, Blake, because, and you know, I'm a fair man. See, and
I don't think you're fair at all. I think you're full of shit.
This is why him and I prearranged.
I think you tried to cut me down, but to try to build Blake Shelton up, and what did that prove?
I am telling you right now, Blake screwed up.
No, you're not.
Blake, bro.
No, you're not.
All right, hold on a second. Blake Shelton.
You're sitting here trying to cut somebody like me down.
No, I'm not, sir, because we have an arrangement that we made a little bit ago about how we were going to.
Well, you're the guy sitting here saying, "Oh, I know Blake Shelton personally. Blake's my best friend."
No, I never said that.
Bullshit.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Come on, what the fuck's wrong with you?
When did I say that Blake Shelton was my best friend?
You said
That'd
I'm
be
really
cool.
good friends with Blake. You know, blah blah blah.
That would be cool.
The
Okay,
point
so Brandon, you know that phone call that I made to you before you called me, the one that I said start posting everybody, telling everybody.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, you know about that.
So what do you want?
That conversation that we had, right, where I said, okay, now you're going to call me back now, and we're going to show everybody. I'm going to tell everybody the truth, how I really feel. Remember, we had that conversation a few minutes ago, sir. Remember that? Okay. All right. Okay. And we prearranged this other call.
So what are you proving?
Okay, this is what I'm proving right now.
So what are you?
I want to show that there is two sides to every story.
How's that?
And 1 second, sir. There's two sides to every story. And what you hear and what you see may not be right. So Blake may have not, like at first, like I said, I didn't even know he made his apology. And then he said something. Then I went, oh, yeah, that's right. I remember he stood behind what he said. I saw a little flash somewhere where he said that. And so we have this prearranged. This whole thing was prearranged so that by me, so that you guys would see and learn to be, not learn, I'm sorry, I shouldn't use that word, to start looking at things fairly. Because even though you're a Blake Shelton fan, like myself, we all screw up, and he made a mistake, man. He did. It's bam. So this is why Brandon and I did this. Now, I don't believe, here I'm giving my opinion now, I don't believe that Brandon did this for his song.
No, I didn't. I did it because I felt it in my fucking heart.
That's right, Brandon. And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody right now.
I did it because I love country music and I was making a stand. And
that's
somebody
right.
Like you wants to chop somebody like me down, fine.
No, I don't want.
Sir, I'm still down at the fucking bottom. It doesn't matter.
Hey, you know I'm not chopping you down.
You won your fucking war.
You know about our conversations, bro. You know about our conversation. You don't have to act mad at me unless you really are mad at me.
No, I think it's bullshit. You're trying to chop somebody down who was trying to make an honest.
Okay, so let me ask you something, Brandon. Do you want me to play the videotape in front of?
I want you know, look, you can do whatever you want.
Or would you like to admit that we both arranged this to show people that they need to look at, because people.
What are you trying? All you're trying to do is build someone like Blake Shelton up and chop someone like me down.
No, actually, I'm not.
No, it's not. It's exactly what you're doing.
No, I'm not.
Well, then, you know, I mean, you're
I'm giving you kudos.
You have to play my song. You're not going to play my song because my song says the truth.
Right. I'm giving you kudos. I don't believe that you did this to promote your song, sir.
I didn't.
I know. Okay, listen to me here, bro. Okay. And I believe that Blake made a bad mistake. I really do. And this was all prearranged. And as soon as he stops acting like he's mad at me, because I don't know if he's really mad at me or if he's acting anymore. Shit, I don't know. I'm going to call him back after the interview and say, dude, that was really good, or you're really pissed at me. Because we did this ahead of time. And it was to demonstrate to you that Blake could have done this. And he, even though he makes mistakes and everybody else mistakes, you may be able to forgive him. But at the same time, those are roots we're talking about. Blake Shelton would not be where he is right now today if it wasn't for these gentlemen in the beginning, period. If it wasn't for these guys laying out the roots, if it wasn't for everything. And now, Blake, if you're listening, too fucking bad, bro. You fucked up. Okay? This man is absolutely right. And I wanted to show you that I wanted to show both sides. I stood up for you. I kicked this guy's ass for you and your fans, and you know what? And then I called him back and I said, now it's your turn to whoop my ass. And he just did. That's the way this man really feels. And that's what this show is about. It's not about promoting me. It's not about promoting this man. It's not about promoting his song. It's not even about promoting Blake. It's about country music. It's about the way things should be. It's about America, damn it. It's about all this bullshit that's flying through, this new world order kind of bullshit that's going on right now. It has to do with all of the rights and the royalties being taken away and the commercialism and all of this bullshit in the music industry. We're tired of it, Blake. So I'm telling you right now, I'm pissed at you, bro. And you know why I'm pissed at you? I'm pissed at you for the same reason why I'm pissed at Keith Urban right now. And I love both of you guys' music and everything. Keith Urban, you shouldn't be on that dang show that you're doing right now, making an ass of yourself, man. You're way above that crap. And to be honest with you, also, Blake, you're way above that Hollywood bullshit that you're doing right now. Okay? You need to get back to the roots where the people love you. All right? This man has a right to be pissed off. We both arranged this conversation, and I want him to admit that right now. Didn't we, bro?
You're right, sir.
Yeah, we did.
But you did say that I had a right to say what I wanted to say. You were giving me an opportunity to voice what I said.
Right.
I wasn't doing it for publicity. I wasn't doing it for anything because, like I said, I had nothing to lose. And
I knew that, and that's why I kept shoving that song in your face on the video.
Oh, I didn't know you were shoving it in my face.
Ah, come on, you were sitting there watching it. You said you
No, I wasn't watching it. I'm actually upstairs. I'm not even near my computer.
I meant after our conversation. After our first interview, remember, I called you back and I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" You said, "I'm watching the show." And I said, "Well, you're making fun of..."
watching the show. I wanted to see what it looked like.
Yeah, I said, "I'm making fun of you all the way through the whole thing. Don't be offended. This is what we talked about. I was going to pick on you a little bit, and you were going to blah, blah, blah." That's what making a show is. And that's what I'm trying to show everybody right now. Is that these people make a show of everything. So you can't believe everything that you see and hear. See, because him and I just prearranged this thing. This is the man that is boycotting Blake Shelton. It is him, for sure. That's his Facebook. But we just presented it in a way that made a lot of people pissed at me, and they didn't even know that we were going to come back again, and I was going to take his shit, and I was going to finally say what my side of it, and that is I agree with this man. So
you're telling your viewers right now that you agree with me.
Viewers, can you hear me? Listen up.
Listeners, okay, whatever.
Viewers, listeners, world, listen up. Blake Shelton, he screwed up, man. He should not have said what he said. He should stand by his red, white, and blue roots. I'm disappointed. I still love him. All right? Just because people do things wrong, you don't dislove them. You don't stop loving somebody because they make mistakes, all right? So I'm just going to say, Blake, bummer, dude. You screwed up, and you have to do just like when a guy screws around on his girlfriend or something. You got your ass a lot of work to do, man, to make up for it. All right, this man is right. He's a musician. He's not trying to get anything out of it. He wasn't looking for any publicity at all. I'm the one that is giving this man publicity right now because he has a right. He deserves to say what he wanted to say, and he was catching so much shit on this Facebook thing that it was wiping him out. And I know there's two sides to every coin. Sir, I want to thank you so very, very much. Is there anything else that you want to say to the public out there?
No, I have nothing else to say. I think I've made my point.
Yeah, you did, bro. And you know what? I really thank you for calling me. I'm going to call you real back after the show here. I'm going to be off in just a second. I want to talk to you. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Fantastic, bro. All right, you guys. I want to thank Brandon Folsom and I'm not even going to mention any websites. I'm not going to mention anything because this man's not looking for publicity. He's just voicing his opinion. All right. So if you've got an opinion on it, do it, but make a mature opinion, a mature decision. Look at the business aspect of it. Look at the roots aspect of it. Look at the Hollywood bullshit that's in this man's career right now. Look at what's going on, all right? So when you make that decision, just do a right one. And you're not going to piss Blake off. Set his ass straight. He's a good man, but you know what? We all screw up, and he's going to learn this time. Those Rowdy Cowboys. All right, everybody. I really want to thank you guys for joining me. This is Mark Connors on Backstage Pass with my guest, Brandon Folsom. Again, I'm not even going to tell you where the song is right now or anything like that. You can watch the first show and learn all about that. This man is not seeking publicity. He's just wanting to voice his opinion. Thank you so much, everybody. This is a Saturday night. I really do appreciate you joining in. I fight for the musicians. Just like this man here, I fight for all of our rights. I fight for everything that matters to us in this music world on my shows. All right, everybody, Saturday night, thank you so much for joining me. January 26, 2013. Backstage Pass.
There ain't no free roads, they all take a toll. Make the youngest man feel too damn old. And a bus is fun till you lived on one, 'cause it sure as hell ain't